you dey buy fake product, yeah. Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON. Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON.
You have a moral obligation to be part of the war against fake and substandard products in the country. Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim, tells traders and importers of goods as he solicits the support of the Alaba International Amalgamated Traders Association. SON strengthens capacity to tackle the menace of fake and substandard products in Nigeria, as Standard & You takes a look at the agency's enforcement strategy in this regard. What does enforcement entail, and how does the SON go about this important exercise? We have answers to these questions and much more on this week's edition of your Evening Tonic on television, Standard & You. Please accept the best wishes of the Director General of the SON, management and dynamic staff of the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Ifeanyiwa Okonkwo is my name, and I welcome you to another interesting program on products quality and safety on Africa's largest television network, the NTA. Please stay tuned.
Wow, Chief Mike, how are you? Fine. I'm going to Sun office for the certification of my wheat flour.
Oh no, things have changed. Sun has simplified all its activities. You could have even stayed back in Kano and process all your papers online. Whoa.
With the efforts of Sun, the products of SMEs can now compete globally. Sun has put in place necessary machineries in support of the growth of SMEs. At highly subsidized charges, SMEs can now get their certification, laboratory testing of their products, as well as purchase of standards. Meanwhile, Sun is carrying out massive seizure of substandard goods in the market and have gotten legal backing to prosecute offenders, all to protect consumers and SMEs.
Sun, improving life through standards.
The program you're watching is Standard & You, powered by the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the SON. It comes to you on this station at this time, 6:30 p.m. every Mondays. Operators of the Alaba International Amalgamated Traders Association have been advised to rise to the challenge and report any member importing, producing, or distributing substandard products in Nigeria. Director General of the SON gave this advice when he met with executives of the association in his office in Lagos.
These are chairmen of some of the market associations of the Alaba International Amalgamated Traders Association. It's the first time the association is meeting with the chief executive of the SON at such capacity. The interactive forum provided the platform for the Director General of the SON, Malam Farouk Salim, to solicit the support of the Market Association in its quest to ensure that Nigerians get value for their money whenever they purchase any products from markets across the country. The DG was not just emphatic, but passionately appealed to the traders to search their conscience and appreciate the need to provide consumers with goods of acceptable standard.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a Sun person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you and say, welcome, come, beer, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. If every time I come, I shut your shop, I cause problem for you. You are the chairman, you are the president general. Every time you see Sun, it's wahala. We are not bringing better thing for you. So I want us to get to a situation where anybody who brings some people to you is bringing a blessing, is bringing improvement. Likewise. So if I have problems, I know who to call. That is what we are doing here. I'm not interested in making Nigerians who are making a living, feeding their family, employing people, to have problems. I'm here to make sure that we here work together. When you go to Alaba market, international, everything you touch there, you know is genuine. You're not going to have problem with somebody buying something and taking it to Kano, and then bringing it back, and then looking for the President General or the chairman and say, oh boy, talk to your people and let them give you back my money. So the problem, all these things, the English here, they wrote, they want us to talk about. The simple thing is this. I want us to understand each other. I want us to appreciate each other. I'm here to work for you. I'm here to work with you. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to protect Nigerians.
According to the Director General, the traders must place service to humanity above self and never allow greed and urge to make extra profits at all costs destroy their businesses.
Majority of people sitting on this table, including the market people, did not go to China and say, Chinese man, give me the cheapest and most dangerous product so I can sell in Nigeria and kill people. No. They went there, they wanted something good so they can make profit. They look at the profit. They don't know the more the Chinese man give you profit, the more he's giving you product that you come and kill your people. Why is it that when you go to China to buy product, and I've been there before, they will ask you, where are you taking it? If you say in America you take, they will give you different standard. Are we not human beings in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Eh? Don't we have lives here?
We have.
Eh? So, but they say, if you are going to Nigeria, this one will do. You take it. You go and buy Tiger battery, tomorrow the battery is finished. The cost that person will put on you will pass the profit you make. People's mouth is no good. There are people who will say, God bless you, and true, you'll be blessed. You go out and see something good that will happen to you. And if there's somebody who says, this is not right, you will see. You walk around, you stumble and break your toe. It's the mouth. It's not juju, it's the mouth, the human mouth. So a lot of people I know want to make profit like all of us. Some of them, by accident, they buy products. Some of them deliberately, they don't care. As long as they make money, that's fine. The money is life for them, and that's it. They will collect the money, and they don't care if their person is dead tomorrow. So my job, because I have a lot of engineers, a lot of professionals, is to help you understand why is it that this product is not good. Now you know this product is not good. You don't have to plug it and it shock you, then you realize this is a bad thing. You people know the ones that are really bad people. And you people know there are some good people out there, they just need to be educated to do their business better. That's why you people are leaders. So that when we do this thing together, the bad ones, we take them to court. It's not your responsibility. I know you're an amalgamated organization, you have power, sometimes you can sanction somebody. But it's not your job, you're not police. Why start a war when we have an organization here that we can take that person to court, get judgment, lock him up, take away his product, and throw it away? You don't have to do that work. The only work I want you to do is to come to me and say, okay, this is how I want you to help us. This is what we want to do.
Farouk Selim pointed clearly that government is committed to ensuring that businesses, especially SMEs, thrive and will continue to provide an enabling environment for the businesses to grow.
We are here to work with them, make their job easy, and protect their interest, because they are Nigerians employing people and they are doing work that needs to be done. So we are looking forward to cooperating with them and making sure all the other individuals in their organization that are not doing the right thing are encouraged to do the right thing in the future.
Obviously, elected members of the Market Association expressed gratitude to the DG and pledged their support to the SON in its fight against fake and substandard products.
The Central Government of Nigeria has visited our market we still do a lot of sensation and collaboration. That's why we have two teams, standard committee and the buyers beware, to make sure and double check that the vision of SON is assured and achieved.
This sanitization that we promise that we'll be doing in collaboration with the market leaders, I think it will help more. And with the market leaders too, we're not relenting. We are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that those fake products are eradicated in the market.
We'll do what is right, so that you, as the presiding team, will be very, very happy with us and say that, yes, we are good listeners. We've done all that we agreed. This is what we are trying to assure you, sir. Your reign will be peaceful. We will not trouble you in any way. Rather, we'll keep doing things that will always put a smile on your face. And anytime you remember Alaba people, you will always remember them for good.
The traders took advantage of the meeting to seek clarifications on critical issues such as multiple registration of products, among others, all of which the DGSON provided answers to and assured the association of the agency's support.
Welcome back. You're still watching Standard and You. No doubt, the Standards Organization of Nigeria has the sole mandate of elaborating standards for various products produced and imported into Nigeria. When these standards are met, the product gains approval from not just the SON, but also consumers. What happens when a product doesn't meet the standard requirements? Loom for everyone, because it's substandard, fake, and dangerous. In this report, we shall tell you what the SON does to substandard products and their purveyors, plus how the agency ensures strict compliance to product standards through enforcement.
Standards Organization of Nigeria is a federal government regulatory agency tasked with the responsibility of elaborating standards for various products imported into the country and manufactured in Nigeria. These standards serve as a benchmark for quality to promote effective performance of products, ensure safety, and give consumer satisfaction. When standard requirements are not met, a product is said to be substandard and unfit for consumption. One of the core mandates of the SON is to ascertain the quality of goods both imported into the country and manufactured locally. And the agency will stop at nothing to ensure compliance with laws of the SON. Inspectorate and Compliance Directorate ICD unit of SON enforces these laws and ensures compliance. The process through which standard requirements of products is achieved is called enforcement. In essence, the ICD unit deals with issues on standard infractions, from product adulteration to faking and dealing on substandard products. Basically, it involves surveillance, monitoring, and compliance.
If a company abides by the rules and regulations specified by SON or in the act establishing SON, especially like a company, an importer that complies with SONCAP requirements, complies with all the import requirements, you bring in products that comply with the requirements of the standard, tested and passed, you don't have any business with ICD. It's only when your product fails that your product is referred to the ICD. When somebody indulges in adulteration of products, they are referred to ICD. When somebody is faking other people's products, they are referred to ICD. You see, when they commit all these infractions, that's the only time they have encounter with ICD. We have units in the ICD. We have the surveillance unit, the surveillance where we use people to give us intelligence reports about the location of substandard products, or somebody that is doing unethical practice, somebody adulterating other people's products, because it's a common thing that some unscrupulous people, when they see somebody's products that's moving very well in the market, a known brand in the market, they would like to fake that product. They would like to adulterate that product. For example, engine oil, electric cables. You know, you see somebody using a known brand packaging material to put a fake product inside that known brand packaging material. So these are the things we use our surveillance unit to inform us the location where they do those unethical practices. Then we have the monitoring. The monitoring unit is the unit that monitors all identified infractions, their movements and so on and so forth, especially inside the port. Then we have the compliance unit. The compliance is the unit that actually carries out the enforcement proper. That we discover a place, maybe a warehouse where substandard products are kept. The compliance unit will go there and do the evacuation if necessary.
SON gets referral on different kinds of products from both internal and external sources. Product samples are obtained and tested at the laboratory to verify quality and safety of products. The results of the test and nature of products determines the next line of action.
We take samples sent to the lab. If they pass the tests, especially the performance tests, safety tests, marking requirements, then we release to the owner. When they fail test, then we look at the type of failure. The type of failure is also very important. If they fail the performance test, then it's a serious problem, especially when the product is life-threatening. Electric cable, we don't take it lightly. If they fail safety tests, it's the same problem, because safety tests can also, is a problem for humans. They can kill, they can destroy properties. Then if they fail marking requirements, that can be corrected. That can be corrected. Then we give them the opportunity to take the corrective action. They pay fine and do the corrective action. Because SON is a trade facilitator. But if the performance fails and safety also fails, and there's no way you can do the correction, then we seize the products. We seize the products. Once we seize the products, we apply for court order to destroy the products, because we know that it's better for the products to be destroyed than allowing people to die. Okay? Especially life-threatening products.
Top on the list of substandard products being confiscated and often destroyed are lubricants, tires, LPG cylinders, roofing sheets, and electrical cables. Although it's a huge loss to the owner and the economy, the interest of the general public is paramount. Hence, Standards Organization of Nigeria stops at nothing to protect consumers from fake and substandard products.
Destroying these products is a big loss to the owner. It's a big loss to the nation, but it's more important to protect lives. For example, you cannot toy with a bad cylinder. Sometimes you hear all these explosions in the country, explosions, fire outbreak, in houses, in gas filling plants. So once we get the court order, we go for destruction.
Aside clamping down on substandard products through seizures and destruction, SON is also taking proactive measures by sensitizing stakeholders at the marketplace, association, and forum to educate people on standards and encourage them to comply.
Sensitization program will not end because it is an avenue to create awareness. It's an avenue to educate the stakeholders. It's also an avenue to remind people of what sometimes they already know but are forgetting to do. It is also an avenue to seek and get feedback from stakeholders on how standardization is working or otherwise. So it is something that is ongoing. It's something that will never stop. Enforcement is a last resort. What we are promoting by engaging with stakeholders is to encourage self-regulation. Self-regulation amongst manufacturers and dealers in products. Because if you do not take a substandard product from the producer, he will not continue to produce. So we're encouraging that. Even amongst consumers, we're trying to encourage that a consumer will eventually demand for that which meets his requirements, and that if he doesn't get it, he will lay a complaint. So all of that we are promoting. The final end result is to ensure that where, particularly if you are a local manufacturer, we have found you doing the wrong thing and we have tried to put you through. If you are recalcitrant, of course, we have the powers of enforcement. The law has empowered us. We can, seize your products within the law. We can make you to pay for the destruction of that product within the law.
Enforcement isn't just about removing substandard products off the shelf. SON Act No. 14, 2015 provides legal backing to prosecute unscrupulous importers, manufacturers, and businessmen for offenses punishable under the law. While some have been convicted, fined, undergoing court proceedings, others are at large.
Quite a number of cases ongoing. A lot of them have made substantial progress, but ultimately justice will be served. Our interest is to ensure that justice is served. And no matter how long it takes, it will be served. So what we do is that we put the whole case before the court. And we go as far as we can to lay the necessary evidence. It's left for the court to decide whether we've proven our case or not. So the one that we have been able to send to jail is an indication as to the seriousness we attach to prosecuting persons who deliberately decide not to be non-conforming.
To avoid the situation where goods are seized and destroyed, importers and manufacturers should be conscious of the quality of goods they purchase or manufacture and not allow greed to make them shortchange consumers and even endanger lives. Consumers too should insist on quality and report on wholesome practices to the Standards Organization of Nigeria.
The Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, brings a new lease of life to Nigeria SMEs. SON has put a greater premium on developing standards to improve made in Nigeria products for export. We have developed more standards for products like sesame, cocoa, gari, and more, courtesy of our accredited state-of-the-art laboratories. In keeping with the federal government's ease of doing business, SON has simplified its processes and turned around time for SUNCAP, MANCAP, and other certification processes. SON has intensified market surveillance, raids, and seizures to reduce substandard products in circulation, and offenders shall be prosecuted. Join SON in ridding our nation of substandard products. If you see something, say something. Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving lives through standards.
Welcome to the feedback segment of the program. I am Halimot Osifo. Inferior, low quality, unacceptable, damaged, dangerous, inadequate. These words are used to describe substandard products. Whether it's a bad tire, expired LPG cylinder, inefficient light bulb, or adulterated lubricants. Substandard products pose great threats to not just public health and safety, consumer satisfaction, but also the economy. Truly, nobody wants to do business without making profits. But who wants to buy a worthless product? Just as manufacturers and importers have the ultimate goal of profit maximization, consumers want to get value for their money. As a manufacturer or an importer, it's simply unfair when you give little or no preference to product quality. Greed should not overtake the responsibility of satisfying consumer needs. For you, the consumer, it's important you insist on quality. Remember, there will be no business without you. However, the concern is, how do we rid our markets of substandard products? How do we ensure Nigeria is not a dumping ground for fake goods? How do we ensure consumers get only the best? No doubt, Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, has the responsibility of regulating the quality of products imported into the country and manufactured in Nigeria. But we cannot do it alone. Beyond the standards development, sensitization programs, market surveillance, enforcement, and other efforts, we need you to support us by playing your role in the fight against substandard and fake goods in Nigeria. Mind you, we have a mandate established by the law, SON Act No. 14, 2015, which provides powers to prosecute and jail purveyors of fake and substandard products across the country. Not just that, SON has powers to seize, destroy substandard products, and also seal off premises where such defective products are manufactured, stored, or sold. You are advised to say no to substandard products, as the SON now has stiffer penalty for offenders. And that concludes this week's episode of your favorite public sensitization program, Standard and You. Do you have a question, complaint, or suggestion? You can send in your messages with your full name and location to the number 0705-972-4455. YouTube.com/Standard and You is where to watch the program online, anywhere, anytime. As always, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Stay safe.
Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.